If you want to feel more connected to yourself, to others, or to your own damn truth, this is your space. Grab your tea, your journal, or just a few quiet moments. Let's plunge. What I want to try to capture today for when we share about the bang prank. Why do we call ourselves John, Jay, and Shug now? Why are we coming out as John, Jay, and Shug?
Yeah.
Let's give the people what they want.
Don't know how long this will last. I'll start with my name. Jake doesn't bother me.
Right.
Been called Jake forever. My real name is John Jacob Carlisle. Yes, I've had to deal with the Jingleheimer Schmidt thing for a while.
No.
For a while. But I was just thinking the other day, does Jake really fit me as an adult? Even as a kid, I didn't even think I was a Jake. But it stuck. So I'm thinking, maybe I should go by John. Oh, take me down.
You're good.
Maybe I should go by John. And that didn't feel right. So then John Jay came up. So I think John Jay sounds more me. You know, like Michael J. Fox, Michael B. Jordan.
Right. I did hear there is a John Jay in town, and he's in politics.
John Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
How are you going to spell it? You know you like a good spelling. We got to go different, John. It's not J-O-H-N.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
But are you?
I think it's
got to be one name because you're John Jay. It's not two names. It just flows as one.
Yeah, one name.
John Jay.
Yep.
J-O-N-J-Y.
We'll just see if it sticks. I don't know. Maybe it's just a season.
And it seems like John Jay. Now, we talked about my version, which was we talked to the kids about terms of endearment and how it bothers both of us when people use terms of endearment like babe or baby as weapons.
Right. Like, turn off the lights, babe. It's a little aggressive.
Are you going to get that plate out of the way, baby?
Yeah. We don't do that.
Right. So we've done boo over the years.
Yeah.
Which is
a very 90s thing.
Very 90s. Okay.
And it stuck.
So then I thought maybe I need to update mine. So Jake likes sugar. John, Jay, and Shug.
Shug. I like Shug for a name for you. Shug for sure. And then we found out that we were watching The Bear.
Yes.
And the sister on The Bear is Shug.
Perfectly named.
John Jay and Shug. It's just names that are sticking for now.
Stay tuned.
We'll see.
This is a special segment we call John Jay and Shug.
We're working on that name still, but right now, that's what we're going with.
What would it be? Anything else? John Jay and Shug.
Yeah, but these names are so new to us. And it was Kathy and Jake. But
our loved ones will understand.
Yeah.
And the world needs to know you as John Jay now.
I am John.
We're trying it on.
Trying it out.
Okay. Today's the day that we try to share the story of For Better or Bangs. The ultimate prank ever pulled in the Carlisle family. I got the award. Pretending to have bangs. Do you think we could start with where our personal dislike of bangs on me? Let's be very specific here. We're not anti-bangs people.
No, not at all. We support all bangs.
But
I think if we look back at some, we shared each other's childhood photos, like me with the big fro and 3 years old, 5 years old with just untamed hair, and then your photos with extremely tamed hair. Like
bangs all around almost.
Yeah,
like bangs in the back, bangs in the front.
Yeah, you had the helmet. It was a helmet with a little front visor. And I just, over time, I was like, man, I'm glad you don't have bangs.
Right. And we'll go back to college days. So 27 some years ago, when I started over highlighting. I might have started highlighting and it got out of control, let's just say. And then it was like a solid blonde outer layer.
Your hair looked blonde when it was down. And when it was up, it looked like 2 skunk streaks on the top of your hair. But when it was down, it was a new look, and we were not officially like dating. You know, we had...
You fell in love with me at that moment, though. And it wasn't until how many years later that you told me I didn't like that hair.
It was probably 4 or 5 years after we were married. I was like, you know what? I just come clean and say I don't like you as a blonde.
Right.
It was not my favorite.
Right.
If you turned your hair blonde now, I would still love you immensely.
Right.
And it's just hard to tell a loved one something that you don't favor that's hard to change.
That's why I bring up that story, because fast forward 27 years, I know that we both make fun of bangs when it's on TV, when it's on me, the idea of them on me. And so I thought it would be hysterical to put bangs on and totally prank you. So Jelena, all the kids were in on it, but Jelena especially was right-hand woman with me to make this happen. And the person that made it come all the way to fruition was Gina. So I had prepped you weeks before that Gina's feeling like she's going to do something new to my hair. And the very tight bond that me and my hairdresser have, I trust her to make little changes to my hair anytime she wants, because we're usually both feeling it. I'm like, I want to change. She's like, I plan on doing this. And over years of having that, I fully trust her, which in turn now you trusted her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So the first week, first of all, Jelena and I, through Gina's inspiration, decide we're going to order bangs online. So you can get clip-on bangs, and then I'm going to take them to Gina to style them. So a couple weeks ago, I forgot to bring the bangs because we had hid them from you. They came to the house. I didn't want you to open the package, so I said, Jelena, hide them.
Wow.
And then I forgot going to the appointment. I had told so many people, I'm going to get bangs today, pranks today. And then when it came down to it, I got to the salon and I was like, immediate remembering, Gina, you don't have the bangs, do you? She goes, no, you were supposed to bring the bangs. I was like, no.
Oh, so this is a 3-week delay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
There was a lot of hype into this. Literally next to me the day I forgot the bangs, a woman comes in, and Gina doesn't normally do hair in between my hair. She goes, someone's going to come in. They're just coming in for a quick bang trim, assuming they already had bangs. I was like, oh, that's ironic. So I sit there and I wait, and this woman comes in. She does not have bangs. So I'm about to witness this woman my age. She's about to get bangs.
Wow.
So I sent pictures to the kids. I was like, you guys, this woman's going to get bangs beside me. And Gina so beautifully eased her into the idea of bangs. So she gave her more curtain-like bangs.
Which I now know what curtain bangs are.
That's right.
Kind of can tuck behind your ears, maybe, if you wanted to.
Not quite that long. Some could be.
Or a little clip.
Sure.
But it's not just temple to temple.
That's right.
Okay. Temple to temple is a hard line garage door bang.
Right.
So I could see Gina just easing someone, hey, let's start this curtain bang thing first.
Yeah.
Which, when you were telling me that you were going to have Gina give her some free license to do whatever, I never even thought that would even be something.
But I
was
started
thinking
alluding to it.
Maybe a little shorter, maybe a little different color, but either way,
I don't even remember my words because I kind of blacked out when I was saying it. I didn't want to give it all away, but you're so sensitive. I'm like, he's going to know. So I said something about her, like, I don't know what she's brewing, but she said something about a curtain bang. I wonder if she's trying to get me used to it. That was the week of. Yeah. So then I finally go in, get the bangs, and the plan is you and Jelena are going to go golfing.
Yep.
And it was so perfectly planned that you invited me to golf.
Yeah, I wanted you to ride in the cart.
Right.
Coming from Portland back over the river to our house, I thought, oh, just meet us at the golf course. Just ride in the cart. I'm going to be teaching Jelena how to golf. I'll walk. This will be a fun day. Not too hot.
This has exact vibes to roles reversed as when we got engaged, that I was controlling the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what you were doing on the day. You're like, we're going to go golfing. I got it all handled.
You're right.
I'm like, yes, you are. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get the bangs. I've laughed hysterically for a solid hour before I even get to the golf course. I get to the golf course, and simultaneously, as I'm pulling in, you are pulling in at the exact same time from the opposite direction. How could that even happen?
Right. And I did not even look at you in the car. I was like, oh, there's Kathy.
You did see something because I panicked and put my hand over my bangs. And I remember you saying, your hands were like this. And I was like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
And I had already prepped you with what on your phone? I'm feeling
a little vulnerable about your new hairdo.
Feeling very new and very vulnerable.
Yep.
Just setting you up.
Yep.
Okay. So at what point do you want to take over? I'll just keep narrating how it happened.
You're doing good.
Okay, so I get out of the car. Jelena's already seen them because I FaceTimed her to prep her. I know I cannot pull this off if I see myself, because the minute I see myself, I laugh hysterically. And that's what the kids were banking on when they said, you're never going to be able to do this. They thought I could not keep a straight face. So I get out of the car. You're there. I finally take my hands down, and I was like...
Wait.
Okay, great.
So I am in a different headspace.
Oh, yes.
So I see you, and we have a tee time. You know, you've never golfed before. Jelena's never golfed before. I did tell her, like, you know, don't worry about any of the etiquette. The only thing we really got to do is make sure we're at the tee box at the right time, because there's another group behind us. So I get out of the car, and I start pulling out my golf push cart, my golf clubs, and I'm trying to get everything set up so that I can then go into the clubhouse and pay. And
just like your dad, your golf dad.
I've got 7 minutes to get all of us into a golf cart, my push cart, and get us to the tee box in time.
Perfect.
Just so we can enjoy the day. So it is airport dad. I'm trying to get us to the spot. And I know you had your hair done, but I wasn't even thinking about your hair. Until you came out of the car and you were covering your face, you're covering your head, and then you dropped your hands, and then I just said, "Hey, you did it! You did that! You let her do it, or something like that." I was like, "There's a bit of shock," but that feeling came over me of like, this does not look like you.
Okay. Yep.
And I cannot say how I feel. Well, first, how do I feel? I don't like it. I cannot say how I feel.
You don't even have time to think about how you feel.
It was quick.
So now I'm in the golf cart, sitting with Jelena, trying to hold in giggles. I see you're busy as heck, trying to get things out of the car and situated. You're strategically not looking at me, in my opinion.
I partly was very focused because we still had to get to the golf cart, and my wife has bangs now. And I'm thinking, how long does it take to grow this out? How do we get to the tee box in time?
These are quick thoughts.
How did she let her cut these bangs? Everything was going through my head really quick.
So we get in the golf cart. You have to go pay, get everything situated. You're stressed out. You have to like prolong it because we're not getting out there anytime soon.
Yep.
Okay, so we had time, Jelena and I, to get in the car to decompress for a second, just giggle away. Cue the video.
He's so sweet to you. But he's processing right now.
He wouldn't look at me.
He hates him so much.
And then you came back, and the whole time I was just starting to freak out of like, it's windy. So my hair's going everywhere. It took me no less than 20 minutes to brew a tick after getting the bangs. So I keep shaking my head like this because they're in my eyes. And then every time I talk, because I'm so animated, my eyebrows go up. And so the bangs are in my eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm having a hard time physically. So we get out in the wind. I'm in the cart. And I was like, I don't think I can do this. It's hot. How am I going to sit for this long? And so I was asking you, so how long are you guys going to be out there? All I can picture is that the bangs are going to get the wind. And they're just going to go straight up.
Yeah.
So I'm getting giggly thinking about it. And then you said, for at least a couple hours.
Yeah.
That was enough for me to go, I think I better go home.
Right. Which I thought you were bailing on the experience of riding in the cart with Jelena and I thought you were bailing on that experience. The only thing I could think of. I'm like, it's okay. I know it's hard to be out here in the hot wind and stuff. And you're also dealing with the emotions of chopping off all your hair.
Right. So I go home. I'm going to sit for 2 hours, panicking still because I hate these bangs on me. I am way too sensitive of a human to be able to enjoy these bangs.
Yeah.
So I end up at least putting my hair up.
Oh, yeah, and a little pony.
I'll cue another picture here because then I think I'm texting Gina, waiting for him, something to that effect. Like, clearly the words would have given it away, but I know you're still so distracted because you're actually golfing.
Right.
Because I texted it to you, not Gina.
Yeah, and I didn't even see it.
And you were like, love, exclamation point.
Yeah, Jelena actually had a really good first golf experience. She had a real natural bogey.
Right.
Which is just 1 over par. And I was really excited for her. She had a couple
Shout
of
out
great
to Lou.
shots. She had a couple of great shots, a couple of really bad ones, and she recovered really well.
So you're very distracted. You don't have time to see that
Coach Dad. I'm in Coach Dad. But Jelena did say pretty early on in our round, can you believe that Mom got bangs? I don't know that she knows that this is a prank.
Right.
But she's recording me, and she says, can you believe that? Well, I'm not totally surprised, is what I said. Something like that. Like, if
it's bound to happen. She talked about it so much.
Yeah, she wants to do it. She's going to do it. We've got friends that have bangs, and bangs look great on them. But I didn't think Kathy would get bangs.
Right.
So, yeah.
So then you guys finally come home, and now my plan is to have Jelena record secretly me ripping out the bangs.
Because they just clip to the front of your hair.
Right. And I have had it with the bangs. So I am just jonesing for you to get home so I can take these bangs out and reveal the prank. Because we clearly know that you don't think they're fake.
Zero idea that this is a prank in any way.
So we're also going to we're going to fit that video in here as well when I finally expose. But it took a while because you wouldn't look at me. You were busy again.
I did occupy myself. I'm good at doing that. There's always things that need to be done.
Sure.
But when you don't want to look at your loved one in the face, you can find other stuff to do. And that does need to be done.
Don't you say that, because every time you get busy now, I'm going to be like, why aren't you looking at me?
Because our kitchen is smoking. That's why, I don't know, something. But yeah, I did occupy myself. And then when you did rip them off,
yes,
you just said, I can't take this anymore. It's too sensitive for these
I am highly sensitive.
bangs. And you ripped them off, and I was so confused. I've never heard of a bang toupee. So I like, what in the hell how did you rip off what Gina just did?
But and it was immediate relief.
Oh, then you started smiling. I was like, this is the best Winston from New Girl prank ever. Yeah, you did. It was an amazing job. And you had some helpers, and they helped you and got me really good. And I immediately thought, praise Jesus, we don't have to wait 12 months for this to grow out.
Immediate relief.
It was like marriage counseling.
You said, I feel like the next 9 months just got freed up.
Just freed up my calendar. My whole calendar is now free because the bangs have grown out.
And I think it gets more and more entertaining to keep jump scaring you. So I put the bangs on your pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Just as a continued prank. And then you took it was funny, haha, good one, Kath, jump scare. And you put them on the counter. So when I came in the room to wake you up the next morning, I started watering the plants and I see the bangs. And they're super easy to just clip in and they look amazing. So I just turned with bangs, and now you're getting less patient with it. Now you're getting a little bit annoyed.
Right.
Hence the jump scare. So then I straightened my hair so beautifully and put the bangs in again.
Yeah.
Again. Now you're just frustrated, which is making me laugh harder.
Right. We just need to get rid of them. I mean, we can put them in the costume little box that we have so some kids can play with them one day, but it's definitely, you got me good. And I don't plan to retaliate. Just know that.
Right.
I'm not going to retaliate.
I would not handle it as well. Whatever the thing is. You showing up with a beard, I see you.
Yes.
You did amazing at seeing me new.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
That's
also...
right. I see you. I'm not going to...
You did.
I'm not going to go into judgment, but I also know, and this might be important for any listener to think about, is it's really hard to tell a loved one you do not like something that's hard to change. Like if they change their nail color, yeah, you can say, yeah, not my favorite.
Hair color.
Move on.
Same.
But when they chop bangs or maybe just a true buzz cut or something, you just love it. I see you. So maybe want to be new.
And it's okay for there to be shock because you had said that. And I said, well, here's the thing. You're like, there's no way to tell a loved one that you dislike something without hurting their feelings. And I was like, that's the problem. I think I would. And that's what would hurt you.
Right. The reality is even though you were blonde and it wasn't my favorite, kind of goes back to like, it's okay that it's not my favorite. You can be blonde.
Right.
Your job isn't to please me.
Right.
So that's probably why I naturally like, yeah, it's not my favorite, but who cares in reality? You can do whatever you want. That's the I see you piece.
Cue sovereignty.
Sovereignty, yeah.
That's how Jake
your job is not to
showed me sovereignty.
Yeah, your job's not to. Is chicken like this? Yeah, maybe not. But you tested it with bangs. I think I passed the test. I think I did.
And I won't do any more. I'm not going to promise, but I don't have any plans.
Okay.
My plan isn't to jump scare you all the time, and it wasn't to test you. I just thought it would be hysterical, and in fact, it was.
Yes, yeah, it was. It was really good. Bravo to you and the kids, Gina.
Thanks.
It was all very well done.
And PSA to others, 20 and under, why not get bangs? That's what hair's for. Play with it. Change it all up. It's going to grow out fast. Not that it doesn't grow out after 50, but you may be a different human at that point. You might not have had bangs your whole life. You might be more sensitive. So if you're going to try on bangs because you want to feel new, wigs and little clip-ons have become really amazing.
That's
so
a good idea.
why not try it on to see if you like it and you'd be able to function
One
with
night
it.
out. Just one night out with some
Right.
bangs. You can style them.
If you've been a bang girl your whole life, sport the bangs. You know bang. You can rock a bang. I have not. And so we learned I am not a bang girl. Period.
No. Not after the age of 7. You were not.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, thanks for listening. If something landed, let it ripple. And don't wait till next time to plunge. Here's your depth question of the week. What do you appreciate about yourself? Thanks for listening, plungers.